I'm Josh from Skid Pro. Today we're going to take a quick look at how to hook up the universal wire harness and toggle control on the snowblowers. So it comes in a box, everything's kind of ready. Here's the end that goes to the battery for 12 volts power. Here's your toggle control that's going to sit in the cab. It's got two buttons on. It's a three-way toggle. Controls your chute rotation and your deflector up and down. Then we've got the universal 6-pin plug and a mounting hardware to put it up on your loader arms. We'll look at that later. And then this is the 6-pin universal that hooks up on the blower side by the flat face couplers. Here you can see are the couplers. Here's your wire. We'll hook the 6-pin up right like that. So we'll grab the mounting hardware. Some skid loaders already have the mounting bracket, the female side here. Others you may have to drill a hole to be able to mount this bracket. Here on this Bobcat we can simply put on the bracket right above the male coupler. Here's the female plug. Take the little screw out that's on this side, open up the dust cap, and this pin configuration just pops out. Now we'll put the wires in to match up with the other side of the blower harness, and then we'll put it back in and reinstall the screw. So the first thing we need to do is get the controller mounted in the cab about where you want it. This is up to you. A lot of the guys with the traditional foot and hand controls, they'll mount the controller right there and clamp it in, and they'll actually grab that, and then it's right there at their fingertips. Guys with H or joystick controls may want to put it in a different location. Some guys can mount it here up by the cage. Some guys will put it in their lap. It's whatever works good for you, whatever you find convenient. Previously we took out this pin, this screw, set screw, which allowed us to pop our pins right out the front of that dust cap. You want to go ahead and run your wires first through this holder, and also then through your dust cap. Then we use a small screwdriver. Each one of these places where the wire goes to make the pins hot has a set screw that holds the wire in. So you take a screwdriver, you open that up, that allows you to take your wire, now that you've used a wire cutter and you've exposed the end wires, you can twist them slightly to make them easier to slide through. You slide it in, and then you simply run your set screw once again. You will continue this until all of your wires have been connected, except for the brown, which is simply an extra wire in case something gets frayed later on. Once you've completed hooking up all the wires, you simply slide this back in along with your pin configuration, and then you go back to that set screw and tighten it up, and then you're set to go there. Now all you need to do on the skid steer side is take the remaining hardware that's in the pack and secure the mounting plate to the bracket, and then your machine side is finished. Now we're on the blower side. We'll do it the exact same way. We run the wires from the end of your wire harness in to the male plug. We'll strip each wire. This has got that same set screw that releases all the pin connections. You pull that out. You do it the exact same way. Ground is in the center. Put your hots around the outside. You want to make sure though that it matches the way you did it on a skid loader, because the male plug only goes into the female adapter one way with the groove at the top. And as long as the wires on this side match the wires on this side, you're ready to go.